Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making this cactus pin cushion. The materials you're going to need are medium weight size 4 acrylic yarn in caramel and dark green, scissors, polyester stuffing, and a 3.75mm crochet hook. We're going to start off by making the pot for our cactus. So you're going to grab your caramel colored yarn. We're going to start by making 6 single crochet in a magic ring. Once you've got your 6 single crochet, then you can slip stitch into the first single crochet that you made, just to close the circle up. And for round 2, we're going to increase a round. So you're just going to make 2 single crochets into every stitch around, and you should end up with 12 stitches. And for round 3, we're going to make a single crochet into the first stitch and then an increase into the second stitch. And we're just going to repeat that around, just 1 single crochet and then an increase, and at the end of this round you should have 18 stitches. For round 4, we're going to do 1 single crochet in the first 2 stitches, followed by an increase into the third stitch. And we're going to repeat this around as well, and you should have 24 stitches at the end of this row. Rounds 5 through 6, we're just going to single crochet around, and at the end of each of these rounds you should still have 24 stitches. For round 7, we're going to do 1 single crochet in the first 3 stitches, followed by an increase in the 4th stitch. And you're just going to repeat this one around again, and then at the end you should have 30 stitches. And now for rounds 8 and 9, we're just going to single crochet around, keeping 30 stitches in each of our next 2 rows. For round 10, we're going to make a single crochet in each of the first 4 stitches, and then we're going to do an increase in the 5th stitch, and we're going to repeat this around and have 36 stitches at the end. For rounds 11 to 13, we're going to single crochet around, keeping 36 stitches in each round. For rounds 14 and 15, you're going to single crochet around, but only in the back loops. And then after these 2 rounds, you should still have 36 stitches around. And for round 16, we're going to single crochet around again, ending in 36 stitches. And once you've finished round 16, in order to finish it off more smoothly, you can do 2 slip stitches like I'm doing in the next 2 stitches before you fasten off and cut your yarn. And then you're just going to take the rim and you're going to fold it over, and it is done. You can tie this end in like I'm going to do here, just to keep it folded over so it doesn't pop up. Now it's time to make our cactus. So we're going to grab our dark green yarn and we're going to start the same way by doing 6 single crochet in a magic ring. Again, I'm going to slip stitch into my first single crochet to have an even start to my circle. And then for round 2, you're just going to increase again like before, and you should have 12 stitches at the end of this row. For round 3, we're going to do 1 single crochet in the first stitch and then an increase into the next stitch, and you're going to repeat that around, and at the end you should have 18 stitches. For round 4, we're going to do 1 single crochet in the first 2 stitches, followed by an increase in the third stitch. And we're going to repeat that around and have 24 stitches at the end. And for round 5, we're going to do 1 single crochet in the first 3 stitches and then an increase in the 4th stitch. And again, you're going to repeat that around and end with 30 stitches in this row. For round 6, we're going to make 1 single crochet in the first 4 stitches and then an increase in the 5th stitch, and you're going to repeat that around and have 36 stitches in this round. For round 7, you're going to make 1 single crochet in each of the first 5 stitches, followed by an increase in the 6th stitch. You're going to repeat this around, and at the end you should have 42 stitches. For rounds 8 through 12, we're going to single crochet around, and you should have 42 stitches at the end of each of these rows. On round 13, we're going to start our decreases, so we're going to make 5 single crochets and then a decrease. So just work your 5 single crochets, and then at the 6th and 7th from where you started, you're going to pull up a loop. You're just going to repeat this all the way around, and you should end up with 36 stitches at the end. And that's how you do a decrease. For round 14, we're going to make 1 single crochet in the first 4 stitches, followed by a decrease in the 5th and 6th stitches. You're going to repeat this around, and you should have 30 at the end. And for round 15, we're going to make 1 single crochet in the first 3 stitches, followed by a decrease in the 4th and 5th stitches. You're going to repeat this around, and at the end you should have 24 stitches. For round 16, we're going to make 1 single crochet in each of the first 2 stitches, followed by a decrease in the 3rd stitch. And you're going to repeat this around, and you should have 18 stitches at the end. I would recommend stuffing your cactuses after you finish round 16. For round 17, we're going to be making 1 single crochet and 1 decrease all the way around, and you should have 12 stitches at the end. I stuffed my cactus after round 17, which was a little bit difficult because the hole was too small. It still works, but I would still recommend doing it after round 16. You want to stuff your cactus quite a bit so that it's not too soft and squishy and that it will hold the pins really nicely. And for round 18, we're just going to decrease all the way around until we have 6 stitches remaining. And for our last round, we're just going to try and stick our hook through as many of the stitches on the cactus as possible, and then kind of try to do a magic ring for the end. You're just going to pull the string through all of the stitches, or as many as you can, and pull it up, and then you're going to fasten off like usual. Then you're going to cut your yarn and pull the tail into the center of your cactus. And that is it. Of course, you can feel free to get creative with this pattern. You can make smaller cactus pieces like this and just attach them and make a little bit more of a complicated looking one, or make a flower and stick it on the top, but that's all I wanted for mine. So you're just gonna go ahead and grab your pot and stick it on top, and that's the lid for it. And depending how big you make the top, you'll have to keep that in mind. You may have to put a weight in the bottom to keep it standing. But yeah, then you're just going to have a nice little storage place for your stitch markers and a place to stick your straight pins. And here's the finished product. I'm just going to show you guys. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you plan on making it or if this inspired you, I hope that you leave a like and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. See you next time.